View of a Oneida V3000 Cyclone that I installed a couple months ago, single phase, 3 horsepower. I have it mounted on a wall bracket because the leg assembly pushed it too far into my workspace here. I also had to go with a smaller canister than the one that normally comes with the system because I have less than an 8-foot ceiling height, but it seems to work out okay. I bought their ductwork as well, 6-inch ductwork that feeds both my table saw, comes down into a 5-inch hose here, and there's the table saw, which is a Delta unisaw, 3 horsepower as well, and their 6-inch ductwork comes over here to my radial arm saw, choking out at the last minute to 4 inches with a backup hose. On my table saw, I also modified a saw stop dust hood here, which works really well. I like it because it's nice and narrow, so you can make cuts very close to it without giving up the dust pickup. It does, of course, come off relatively easily. I have the hose for that on a swing-up arm, so I can swing it out of the way and take that off if need be. I also have a 4-inch hose that I use both for my planer when I have that hooked up, and my routing table. It's over there, and it just rolls out and connects to that. When I was first shopping for the system, I looked at Clearview, Win, Grizzly, Penn, JDS, all the usual suspects, but this one seemed to fit my needs the most, and I've been very happy with the results. The system is pre-wired to work with a wireless remote control, the guts of which are in that box, the junction box, but they charge an extra $75 for the key fob, which activates the system, which I just keep hanging here on my light. Turns it on and off. Gives you a sense of how loud the system is, which you would expect for something doing this much work. Another thing I had read was that you want to keep at least 4 to 6 feet of straight pipe going into the Cyclone to reduce air turbulence. And I follow that. I'm not really sure it does anything, but I figured what the heck. I didn't follow it, obviously, with the 4-inch takeoff that you can see in there. But for the most part, I have a length of straight run before it gets into the Cyclone proper. We're going to turn this on, and I'm going to run a piece of MDF, which obviously generates a lot of dust when you cut it through here, to see how efficient the system is. Also get a sense of how loud it is. So you can see there was a little dust that came out of the edge, but I have the other end of the pipe open up. For the most part, this thing is picking up virtually everything. So I've been using this now for a while. This is my second emptying of the canister. As you can see, I've got a full bin there. And I haven't taken this off for quite a while, but this will be telling about how well the Cyclone is working. Is anything getting into this final catch basin? Last time I looked, when I emptied it the first time, there was nothing in here at all, meaning that all the dust was being collected in the bin. So this will be interesting. Very, very little. So this Cyclone is doing its job.